What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Twin Russell Pod, man. I know it's been a long time since I've seen Joe. It's probably about 3 or 4 weeks. Um, the course of December was not a great month for me. Um, a lot of illnesses the entire month, pretty much. Just, just that all this stuff just combined with other things just molded my whole December, and I was gone for the rest of the year. So Christmas passed, New Year's passed. I hope people had a good holiday season, celebrated, ate well, whatever. But the last video I made was my predictions for Saturday night's main event, John Cena's last match against Gunther, and it was a lot of polarizing things about that. I might get into that and my feelings on it later on down the line. I might not, so don't be looking forward to it, but we'll see. But today, okay, there was. So I'm at work. I didn't know nothing about this. I missed AEW Dynamite last night. Um, I wasn't on socials to read any news, but I get to work today and I'm working. And you know how you on YouTube and the title comes through, the title like the headline that gets you to click the video, and it was a video from Post Wrestling, and it said Hobbs is leaving AEW. I said Hobbs, like Powerhouse Hobbs. I did not know his contract was like even fucking due, like coming to an end. It says his contract ended at midnight. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Powerhouse Hobbs, the 1/3 of the trios champions, his contract is up literally on Wednesday at midnight, pretty much Thursday. So Dynamite yesterday, which is last Dynamite, I'm gonna have to watch it and see if he was on the show or not. Um, But this came as a huge shock to me that his contract was up at midnight. Um, it blew my mind wide open. But and it's rumored that he's doing the WWE. That's just a rumor at this point. Nothing is signed, solidified, or anything like that. So no matter what you see on socials, don't believe everything you see. Okay, until you get that final official confirmation from either WWE or Powerhouse Hobbs himself, don't believe everything you see. Okay. There's a lot of rumors about him doing the WWE though. That's the main line, and that's the right destination for him. If you go back to my video I made 2 years ago about the top 5 people I think should leave AEW at that time, 3 of those top 5 are now gone from AEW. One was Aleister Black, the other was Ricky Saints, and now we have Powerhouse Hobbs, who's on that list. The other two were Keith Lee and Wardlow. Wardlow is hurt. Keith Lee has been hurt for like the last hurting out for like the last 2 years now. I think 2.5 years now at this point. But this was a shocking surprise to me, man. Hobbs is gone from AEW, and Hobbs is one of my favorite guys who was in AEW. AEW grown talent who most likely wanted to get out of AEW and test the waters in free agency. Hobbs is a hot commodity, and if you remember last week, there was that it was like the news circling around the IWC about WB would have big plans for Hobbs. So I'm like last week I'm like okay of course they would, but then we get the shell shock of this week and Hobbs' contract is up today, and he's intended to sign with WB. That is fucking crazy how that fucking works. Like there had to be something going on in the back to where how did WWE get that information? I don't fucking know. But I guess the people backstage and behind the curtain talk a lot. So Dreammaker, who is a like an AEW fan page, like he covered everything AEW pretty much. He said AEW made Powerhouse Hobbs a huge, substantial offer to remain with the company, but he's leaving on good terms. Hobbs wanted to test the waters outside. Hobbs is going to get big money anywhere he goes, whether it's TNA. I don't see him going to New Japan. He probably doesn't want to travel that far. Anywhere in the U.S., he's going to get paid big. I don't think TNA has the money to pay him though, more than AEW or WWE. But man, it looks like he's WWE bound, brother. But don't believe it ain't nothing set in stone until he's officially signed the contract. But it's a Powerhouse House is expected to have at least an altered name in WWE. That's about Russell Pierce. I think Sean Ross Sapp said the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing, which is fucking crazy. Like I would not have expected this at all. Fightful Everybody's commenting the same thing. And Powerhouse Hobbs is a guy, has a great look, outstanding work in the ring. And just in TNA, he just didn't really, I mean, not TNA, but AEW, he just didn't really get enough opportunities, man. I mean, here you got this big-ass guy. We all know Tony Khan's record with big guys. He don't do well. Wardlow is the prime example, but Powerhouse Hobbs is not far behind. Powerhouse Hobbs had that run as TNT champion about maybe 2 years ago at this point, where he fought, I don't even remember the fuck he beat for. I don't even remember. Let's see. I'm gonna look and see who Powerhouse Hobbs beat. I know he had that group with QT Marshall and shit. That group was not good because they had no credible people. It's just Powerhouse. I think Wardlow beat Scorpio Sky for it, and I think Powerhouse might have beat Wardlow for it. Let's see. Who did he beat for? Let's see who did he fucking beat for this championship. I think he beat Wardlow. I can't remember. Yeah, he beat Wardlow in a Falls Count Anywhere match, March 8th, 2023 to become. That's almost 3 years ago. Fucking crazy. Yeah, and then he had the whole QTV shit. Yeah, just out of that, Wardlow just couldn't. I mean, Powerhouse Hobbs just wasn't just booked well in AEW, man. He was just there, man. Like, a guy that big, he should have been in that World Championship scene for sure. Like, at least Tony Khan put something behind him, you know what I mean? But Tony Khan, he never did. He never showed that he was going to do that. And Hobbs was just there, man. He was either there in a mid-card with the TNT Championship, in a group, QTV, which didn't work, or just there as the bit guy to showcase bit meat matches, right? But this is a good move. I think him going to NXT will be the move. It should be the move. Him wrecking shop on that roster, becoming an NXT champ, just like Obafemi did, and just rule over everything in NXT. And he won't be there long. He has too good of a look to be just on NXT alone. I'll say he'd probably be there, run through there about like 8 to 9 months, and then he might be on the main roster. Now, where you put him at, I don't know. Because Raw, I get an Obafemi video I'm going to drop too as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know where you put him at on the main roster right now. But I think the route to go is put him on NXT, let him run through that division, let him rule over NXT as the champ, because ain't nobody going to beat Will Hobbs without in a multi-man match. I don't see nobody beating him straight up. You know what I mean, for that championship, man. If it's just all speculated if he does go to WWE. But everybody's right now saying that they're working on an alternate name for him. So he won't be Powerhouse Hobbs. He can be something else. But so far, this is exciting news. I'm happy for Hobbs, man, because I think WWE will put him in a much more superior spotlight than AEW did. No shot at AEW, but they just didn't use him the right way. Man, Hobbs is too talented not to be in the main event scene. Period. Point blank. So I'm interested to see his next moves. I'm going to keep a watchful eye on everything, just like you guys will. But man, this is severely breaking news coming in here that Powerhouse Hobbs has left AEW and might be going to WWE. Man, this is fucking crazy. I would have never thought about this shit like right now. But man, that's my thoughts on the matter, man. We just got to keep our eyes glued to the socials, to the IWC, and see what's going on. Don't believe everything you see until it is officially concrete, though. Remember that. Peace out, y'all, man. We back, dog.